I got a moral question. Since Suleiman made it okay to, raise the level of computer raw, do you think Bud should partake?
Are you asking me if I think Bud should cheat?
No, I'm just asking you, like, if they made it legal, they think they made it to the point where they raised the level where you can take it.
Nah, I don't.
Nah. Just do what you've been doing, man. Just do what you've been doing.
Now, the second part of it, do you think Canelo's going to partake in it?
Of course.
If it's not.
International media, please.
Thank you for the opportunity. This has to be clarified. The body who is in charge of anti-doping is WADA, the World Anti-Doping Agency. Okay? They make the rules. They determine which substances are considered illegal, and they make the rules on the threshold. There are some substances that have no threshold, just the minimum finding, it's an adverse finding. Clenbuterol is a substance that is a health problem in Mexico and China and a few other countries. Why? Because cattle are fed clenbuterol, and you can get contaminated by eating beef or eggs in Mexico. There are so many examples that we have done in sports. There was a 2011 World Cup youth in Mexico. Out of 200 tests, 111 players were found positive from all over the world. They were in Mexico. And WADA has many cases with the Olympic competition, with baseball, with soccer, football. And in boxing, we had a few cases. Francisco Vargas, Luis Neri, Canelo Alvarez. So WADA, on June of this year, released a threshold for clenbuterol. So they set the standards and the rules for that substance, giving a threshold. Anything under that line is not to be considered a doping violation. Over that line, it would be to be investigated. So in October, there were 2 tests that came back with a minimum clenbuterol findings for Martinez and for Vargas. So, according to WADA, who sets the rules, those are non-findings or non-violations. We, with transparency, we released that they were found with clenbuterol under the threshold, so it's a non-violation. Canelo Alvarez had clenbuterol problem 2 years ago. If WADA had this threshold 2 years ago, Canelo would not have been found guilty, which has, of course, killed his reputation with something that now the WADA has understood that it's not a violation. I don't know if that's clear.
Just quickly stop and starting. There's my battery. Sorry, my timer was about to run out. Just talk about clenbuterol. What else could we consider seeing, or what else do you think may be considered to having that threshold increased for other items away from clenbuterol? What's your knowledge to what may have been discussed by either the WBC clean boxing program or WADA?
Other substances? Yeah. Oh, meldonium. Meldonium is a substance in Russia, in the Russian countries. And Povetkin had a meldonium violation when he was going to fight Wilder. And WADA has changed the threshold of meldonium as well. So he would have been not guilty also. But at that time, he was found guilty because of the threshold. So it's a complicated world. Doping is a complicated world. A very few who cheat make the whole rest of the world in sports very concerned and with many problems.